I wanted to separate my workspace and my gaming space. So what I did, I took down my dual monitor setup, and now my workspace only has this one monitor, and my new gaming desk setup has the other monitor. The goal here was to create a minimal desk setup that has everything that I need, but still keeping the area clean and have a bit of personality. So this is what I came up with. So front and center, we have the Acer Predator 27-inch monitor. It's 1440p. It has clearer images and crisp video compared to 1080p. And compared to 4K, it doesn't need a super beefy GPU to run it to the max. It's also 144 Hz, has a fast refresh rate, making any page or game look buttery smooth. This monitor also comes with G-Sync, so it's compatible with my graphics card, smoothing out any screen tearing when I'm gaming. And of course, to give it that floating effect, I do have it mounted to a Vivo arm. Now it actually doubles as cable management as well on the back there. Actually, it triples as a Allen key holder too. Now hooked up to that monitor, I have my PC, and here are all the specs. Inside, I've got the EVGA 1080 Ti, and it's still a powerhouse years later. Now I bought this with the intent that I won't have to upgrade anytime soon, and to this day, it's still smashing through any games I run with it. I also have 32 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. 32 gigs is just taking my multitasking to another level. I can have a ton of Chrome tabs open and never have to worry about my RAM. Inside, there's also a 2TB SSD and a 1TB NVMe. There is plenty of storage for my primary game library, and with both drives, everything opens and runs really fast. Now, this PC tower used to be my daily driver until I plunged into the Apple ecosystem, and to this day, it's still a beast, running 1440p AAA titles at 144 Hz. And actually, just behind my monitor, I have my Nintendo Switch. And at the moment, it's my go-to gaming device where I do almost all my gaming. So I tend to use this more than my PC just because I like having the option to take it on the go and game on a couch or my bed where I want to take it easy. I only play the basic titles, with most of my time actually spent playing Stardew Valley. It's just a great game to chill and relax to, especially after a long day of working. Now I do play the occasional Switch Sports that just came out. It's actually pretty fun, but it can definitely get competitive and sweaty. On my desk, I do have these Peripherals, the Ant Pro 2 and the Razer Orochi V2. Now the Ant Pro 2 is a great keyboard. The blue switches are a tad loud, but the mechanical feeling when I'm typing is just mwah, chef's kiss. And paired with that, the Razer Orochi V2. It's small and compact, great for smaller hands and claw grip styles. It does make fast-paced games feel more responsive with a smaller, more easier to handle mouse. And by the way, this is my first time playing this. I'm just doing it for this video. Now underneath this keyboard and mouse, I do have this cheap desk mat that I got from Amazon. Now the quality is not the best, but it does get the job done, and it fits the overall aesthetic. On top of my desk, I did try to keep the accessories minimal, just to keep the area clean, but these are my must-haves. I've got a wireless phone charger, so I can keep up to date with my notifications, and you know which ones I'm talking about. And of course, just like my work setup, I did have to have a Star Wars Funko to add some personality, and a Star Wars coaster to add some personality and functionality. To stay humble, I have a caricature of myself that I had done a couple years back. No, I didn't draw this, someone else did. And I think they really brought out the best features. Now, I can't be the only one that has a picture of themselves on their desk. Now, speaking of desks, all this stuff sits on this IKEA combo. It's super original, and I've never seen it done before. I'm just being sarcastic, everyone does this. It's the Alex drawers on top of this black wooden desktop. The black wooden desktop is actually called the Legapston abstinence. And it has this kind of rough finish that I like. Here are the measurements of the desktop, and it fits perfectly between these two doors. Now the Alex drawers are filled to the brim with useful and useless things, but they fit into the overall stormtrooper looking desk setup that I was going for. Lastly, where my butt sits for pretty much the entire day, it's the Ergo Chair Pro that I got from Autonomous. Now, when I'm done work, I wheel this chair over and get comfortable for long gaming sessions. And that's it. That's my current gaming setup of 2022. It's where I separate work from play. It's a space at the end of the day where I can unwind and take a break. Hopefully there's some setup ideas that you can take from this video that you can add to your setup. If not, that's okay too. Thanks for watching.